Beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Wherever you are in the world today, it is a pleasure to have you here. First time viewers, my name is Kathy. I'm an intuitive holistic health coach, wellness mentor, and spiritual guide. And dropping in today, moving forward, beautiful souls, this week with the Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light deck. If you're wondering what cards that I'm using, big energies, big messages, big shifts, big changes. I can feel it in the air. And, many of you are contacting me at this time. And, we're going from feeling like extreme depletion, to be honest. We're tired, feeling as though you've just been in the battle trenches 24/7, to feelings of euphoria and feeling the shift and feeling light and feeling energized. And maybe you're both, beautiful souls. And I say that because I've been in both of those places and spaces literally over the span of this last week, and sometimes within the same day, and again, as an intuitive and as an empath, picking up on the energies of the collective. But I'm just feeling that this new energy is really starting to encode and activate into the planet. And the first card out today, again, for those of you who have been asking your guides, asking your angels, trust your path. Trust your path, beautiful souls. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Many of you are in this limbo, they're just saying, this limbo stage where maybe you are doing something, but your soul is now calling you to something else. Restless, they're just saying, and I'm lighting up in goosebumps already. Your soul is feeling restless. Like this is the time, this is the season, this is the year. Big shifts and changes, as I spoke about in yesterday's message, beautiful souls. Sudden breakups and shake-ups in people's relationships and, work environments and living arrangements and all kinds of things. This eclipse energy is shifting and moving people just like that in and out of your life. And the same goes with our soul. If you're someplace or with someone or in an area or a job or a vocation that your soul is no longer vibing with, you are going to start to get these little taps on the shoulder, these niggles, this yearning, they're just saying, to do something else. This is the season. If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? And they're just showing me in this card, this solitary figure. I've said it so many times before. Many of you have been on a solitary journey. And even if you've got partners and families and all kinds of people around you, many of you have felt this way. Maybe they're just saying misunderstood. Other people don't get you. You're on this other level. Beautiful souls, right? You want to call in your soul tribe and your soul vibe in this season, and they're just saying, like the deserts and dry places, the Rocky Mountains, you've been through it all. You've been through a lot. You've had to navigate your way through all kinds of obstacles and challenges and life experiences, and some of it has been dry and barren. Other places have been tough, like climbing a sheer cliff face, beautiful souls. But your end goal, right, the one that is going to lead you through this next portal, this next phase of your life, the reason why you are meant to be here, what you are meant to be doing, is so close. For those of you, if you're not already in the position that you're meant to be in, you are nearly there. And it was clarified, beautiful souls, and I'll show you the little synchronicities in a second, by inner temple, right? And the little message says devotion, tuning in to the portal of your heart. What is it that your heart and soul wants? Where is it that your heart and soul are wanting to lead you? Okay? And the reason I was smiling, beautiful souls, is here's this, it's just like a doorway, right? There's no building or anything attached to it. That's why I said a portal, like this next level up. You know, if you're playing, I always talk about Jumanji and Super Mario Brothers, right? You're going through all these levels and everything else. Well, this is like the next level is here. It's right here for you. And here is this almost temple-like structure again, right? And the twin energies. So again, my Geminis especially out there, I'm a Gemini, but your soul, this could be you. This is your higher self and your soul tapping in through your heart space, your heart chakra at this time, beautiful souls, to get these downloads, receive these activations and codings that you are going to need on this next phase of your life. Many of you are going to be shifting vocation, as in doing something different. Or if you are in a job or a career that you love, maybe you're going to expand or move into a different department or area, beautiful souls. But whatever that is, this is the time. It has to light you up. It has to come from your heart and soul, right? No more playing in this 3D matrix level, as in, yes, God's source, your angels and guides know that you need resources down here on this planet to live, aka money, a home, a vehicle, transportation, you know, all of the things. They understand all of that. But this next level, for those of you that are resonating with this message, this is all about doing what your soul came here to do, what lights you up, what makes your heart sing, they're just saying. So let's get into these messages. Trust your path. If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? Hit me up in the comments. Tell me, beautiful souls, what are your big dreams and visions? What is it? If all of the constraints of this matrix and the 3D world of having to do all of the time, if you could do and be anything, what would that be? Start to put that energy down on pen and paper. Right? Send a clear message to your guides, to God, to your angels, that I am serious in this season. This is it. Move me into my mission. Use me in whatever way that is for the highest good of all, for humanity and for my highest timelines. The universe is conspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply face your true north and take one step at a time. Some of you, as I've said before, we've been in this little, they're saying backpedaling. You feel as though you're pedaling, but you're actually going backwards, or you feel as though you're just pedaling backwards, and they're just saying you're exhausting yourself. Some of you just need to stop and rest at this point, beautiful soul. Sometimes the walls and the blocks that we face aren't there to stop you. Sometimes they're there to simply slow you down, because whatever's coming may not be ready. Or maybe you need to just take a rest. The wall appears for you to lean on, to have a break. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver or doubt. Use your heart as a compass. I cannot make this up. And put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. Look at this beautiful energy. They're just saying galactic energy. Beautiful souls coming in. Right? Activating. You're being activated. When you fully step into your life purpose and life mission, doing things that light you up. Maybe these are from past lifetimes. Maybe some of these gifts and talents are really going to start to come out or be birthed in this new season as well. You will light up the world without even trying. Most people do not follow the highest call of their soul because they are waiting to see the end destination. Oh my goodness. Before they even take the next step. There's nothing here. This soul, this being, this beautiful person has come all of this way, right? Expended all of this effort, because not everyone who's chosen will answer the call, beautiful souls. That is a fact. You are being called. You have been chosen. If you take one baby step a day at a time, don't keep looking at the big picture. Just, what are my next steps? Please, angels, please, guides, show me the next step. That's all you have to take. That famous saying, you don't have to see the entire staircase. And they're saying, other card. There you go. You don't have to see the entire staircase. You just need to take the very next step. Within a year, so for some of you, there's a timeline within this next 12 months. If you keep doing something every day that moves you forward into the direction of your dreams and your purpose, in a year, your life will be different. Or within a year, you will have taken 365 steps in your dedicated direction. And that is a beautiful way to look at things, because many of us, we get so overwhelmed. We've got these big ideas and big creations, and that's beautiful. Keep dreaming and keep putting those visions out there, beautiful souls. But what is the next step, right? They're just saying butcher's paper, a piece of paper, putting it like in a timeline. So here's my end destination, the dream house, the dream job, the car, the person, all of those things, and, helping people, humanitarianism. And here's me over here. What do I have to do today to move me in increments? They're just saying ruler, like a ruler, right? To get you to here. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. Beautiful souls, for those of you first-time viewers, new subscribers that don't know my story, incurable, inoperable, stage 4 brain cancer, metastasized from the lungs, bowels, pelvis, and hip. Basically, it was everywhere. I was given up to 6 months to live, maximum. That was over 3.5 years ago. That book was birthed literally within that 12 months. And tells of my first 12 months of my journey, where I was in technical remission by 6 months, where my body was clear by 8 to 9 months, where I grew a brand new brain within 12 to 14 months. I wrote that it literally, and when you have a purpose and when something is meant to be birthed, you will find the energy, you will find the inspiration, your angels and guides will just start dropping all of these things into you to pour out creatively onto paper, into a book, into a course, into a public speaking or blog or whatever it is for you. Those of you that are interested, beautiful souls, all of those links are in the description box below. But literally writing a page every day, doing something every day. If you want to change careers, and this is what I'm saying, many of you are or will be, do one thing every day in dedication to that. Before you know it, in just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at just how far you have journeyed. Keep moving forward and open yourself up to a whole new level of support. These could be destiny helpers coming in. They're just saying linking hands, beautiful souls, and receiving. Oh my goodness. Things are not going to work out the way you are planning, but if you have a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could have ever imagined. They're just saying flexibility. So again, having your timeline, having your dreams and goals, but be flexible with how you get there. Again, they're just showing me that meme or that vision, where it shows people's success, their journey to success, and it's like this, and then it goes up at the end, and there's big dips down, and they come out of these deep holes and trenches, beautiful souls. And the other one they're giving me is the iceberg, right, with the mountain peak, the tip of the iceberg out of the water, but this massive big mountain of ice underneath the water that people cannot see. Many people, beautiful souls, will not understand when you blow up or show up, because many of you are going to be put into these positions of leadership or in front of other people, even if it's little groups of people. Everything is important. No one is more important than the other. But again, they're not going to understand or realize the years, the blood, sweat, and tears that it took many of you to get there, right? Because they're only going to see this, not all of this. And all of this, beautiful souls. Don't micromanage God or the universe. Trust your path and let your soul lead the way. Activation. If you knew you would be supported no matter what would you do? That is definitely a message for one or some of you out there at this time, to sit down and really journal on, beautiful souls. Write it out. Doesn't matter how crazy it is. I want to be a trapeze artist in a circus. Well, I don't know, whatever it is. I want to be a horticulturist and just grow vegetables all day long. Whatever it is that your soul is calling you to do, write it down. Write it down and let your soul lead the way. Be flexible, be open. They're saying pivoting, because remember, this year is going to be a whole lot of this as well. Be flexible and stay open, beautiful souls. Inner temple, devotion, tuning into the portal of your heart. And I said portals. You are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart. Many of you may still be in the learning phase for what is coming, right? So again, spending time in meditation, prayer, journaling, in quiet time and in stillness. That's why I was saying before, these retrogrades, beautiful souls. It's a Gemini. I've learnt, we're in them 2 or 3 times a year, every single year. And I just say to people, listen, you can push and try and force as much as you want, and you may get a little bit of traction. But for most people, predominantly, these retrogrades are here for us to pause, tune in. Am I going in the right direction? Is this relationship really what I want? Is this home serving me, or job, or whatever it is? Is that really serving me at my highest level? And it doesn't mean you just flick everything straight away. For some of you, as I said, eclipse season, bang, in and out you go. But for some of you, beautiful souls, this is the next step. They're just saying, is writing it down. And maybe in the short term, yes, you're staying where you are. And yes, whatever you have to do, you have to do. But supplement to that, complementary to that, you are also working out, how do I get myself from here to here? How do I get myself to this next step to move me forward into what I really want to do? You could be called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm. To develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. A lot of people that I'm speaking to at the moment are saying we've just been really introverted. We've spent this season of isolation, whether that's been a few days, a few weeks, or the last few months, but you've been retracted back from society and you've just been pouring into your own cup, or you're being guided, beautiful souls, to spend time in stillness, right? Pouring back into yourself. What lights you up? What makes your heart sing? What makes you feel good? What does your physical vessel need at this time? Does it need stillness? Does it need to stop doing all the hustle and bustle and the 100,000 tasks that the world has every single day? Yes, obviously, we still have to do certain things, but not everything has to be done all at the same time. All of the answers to all of the questions that you are seeking are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. I've said this before. Many of you, you all have intuition, every single one of you. And for those of you, maybe you are being called, even saying full moon, even though that's not a moon, beautiful souls, but the full moon is coming up, maybe over this next couple of weeks, right? Really tuning into your emotions, tuning in to release some of these old traumas and suppressed feelings that many of you have been carrying. This is a big season for purging. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. And most people don't. They bypass. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to think about it. I'm going to throw myself into work to keep myself busy. Those stirrings of the soul, they're just saying, are going to keep welling up, they're saying, inside of you until you do take notice and acknowledge them, they're saying. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. And so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn. And you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth at this time, or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. Literally had another guidance session on the weekend, and beautiful souls, teaching came up again. This is the second or third, I think it's the second session that this beautiful soul has had with me. And teaching keeps coming up. Little groups, it may be a community group, it may be something that you do on the side, but many of you are going to be called to be put into these positions of teaching, mentoring, and guiding, because we have been through everything on some level. Many of us have been through the most unbelievable challenges, trials, tribulations. We have literally had, they're just saying back to back, oppression as well. Staying in these low places, dark places and spaces. But everything that you have been through, beautiful souls, you're going to be rewarded for. It's going to be used. God wastes nothing. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. That's why I just said you will be rewarded. If you've done the work, you 100% will be rewarded. Your guides want you to know just how proud of you they are, and that the time you spend in devotion is absolutely priceless. In other words, you're not just going to be doing nothing. You are feeding your soul. You're most likely as well going to be receiving these downloads and activations when you are in meditation, prayer, yoga, whatever it is for you, sitting on the beach, sitting in the park, having still time, whatever it is for you. If you are questioning your career or life path, I'm going to say there's a lot of you out there right now that absolutely are. Your guides want you to turn your focus towards devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. How beautiful is that? And as I said before, I will put those little activations and those little prayers and mantras into the description box. Some of you may, as I said, want to put them into the comments. Write them out. Please use me. Every day I say, God, use me. God, use me. however you want, with whoever you want, any way you want, for my highest good and for the highest good of others. It could be you helping a little lady at the supermarket reach something on a high shelf. It could be you gifting someone the change they need for a parking meter. It could be you offering for someone to take the lift before you and you having to catch the next one. It doesn't have to be, and I'm getting goosebumps. All of these little things, beautiful souls, remember, there are guardian angels that are walking around with you, the archangels that are recording every single thing that you do, every single thing that you say, right? They know your heart. Your heart is pure. It doesn't necessarily mean big things or donating money or whatever it is. It could be, doing community work. It could be doing charity work. It could be donating to a charity, as in clothes, unused items, whatever it is for you. If you let your soul and your heart lead the way, if you are coming from a place of love and kindness and compassion, all of that will be returned to you. Beautiful souls, I'm sorry about that, but the entire building in this next few months is about to have all of the balustrading pulled off and all new balustrading put in. And so unfortunately, I do not know the times. They're starting work at 7 a.m. They're finishing at 5 p.m. And as they come down the building, I am on level 31, 35 is the top, which is why that is so loud. So I don't even know what I'm going to do as the months and the weeks tick over. But again, beautiful souls, I apologize for the noise. But again, not about the noise. It is about the message. Hit me up in the comments if that has resonated longer than normal. Oh my goodness me. Hit that little thumbs up button below. First time viewers, if you feel divinely led, hit that little notifications bell. Subscribe to my channel, and I am sending you all so much love at this time. This is the time. This is the season. This is the year, beautiful souls. No more mucking around, right? I'm sending you all so much love. Have the most beautiful, blessed, abundant day. Bye for now.